Everyone thought they knew why Pauley Perrette left Hollywood. The official story? She wanted a quieter life. But leaked documents later revealed a darker truth: assault allegations, ignored safety violations, and a co-star she feared so much she needed therapy. CBS hoped a settlement would end it all. They were wrong. Now, 56, Pauley is finally speaking out about what really happened. Born March 27, 1969 in New Orleans, her early life was anything but stable. Her father's railroad job kept the family moving, 14 homes by her teen years. Constant change made it hard to belong anywhere, but it taught her how to adapt, read people fast, and survive in any environment. Though born in Louisiana, Pauley always said Alabama felt like home. Life in the South made her tough and flexible, traits that later helped her navigate Hollywood. Even as a kid, she was drawn to crime-solving, not fairy tales. While others dreamed of fame or fantasy, she wanted to join the FBI or work with animals. Her obsession with criminal justice was real, and she chased it with everything she had. After high school, she earned degrees in sociology, psychology, and criminology. Then she moved to New York to pursue a master's degree at John Jay College. She wasn't after fame. She wanted to understand why people hurt others. That question became personal when she was violently mugged in Atlanta in the 80s. The trauma marked her deeply, but instead of shutting down, she used it as fuel, becoming an advocate for victims and speaking out against violence. Her school years were far from normal. She bartended in clubs, passed out flyers on skates, and cooked on boats to survive while keeping her grades up. Those gritty experiences shaped her. She wasn't just studying human behavior, she was living it. It turned out to be the perfect foundation for acting, though she didn't know it yet. At 15, she got her first tattoo, a shocking act in her conservative Southern church community. She looked like the perfect girl next door, but inside, she wanted to break free. Each tattoo told a story. Over time, her body became a canvas of rebellion and identity. By the time she arrived in LA in the 90s, she had just $71. She left behind years of bartending in New York, chasing stability, but found only struggle. She slept on floors, did voiceovers, and even walked dogs for $5 a day. Acting wasn't her dream. It was survival. Her goal had always been criminology, but it couldn't pay the bills. Pauley rescued Cece, a pit bull who became family and a symbol in an on-set dispute over a co-star's aggressive dog. Her love for animals stayed lifelong, supporting rescue causes ever since. Her break came unexpectedly from overhearing a conversation about The Drew Carey Show, leading to a recurring role. Guest spots on Frasier and Murder One, plus roles like in Almost Famous, built her career. In 2003, Pauley auditioned for NCIS as Abby Shudo, a goth forensic scientist, though she looked nothing like the character. Creator Don Belisario said immediately, "That's her." Her natural energy and warmth made Abby the show's heart. Abby became a fan favorite, and Pauley appeared in every episode until 2018, a unique feat. A quirky prop, Bert the Farting Hippo, became a set legend and comic relief. Pauley studied real forensic science to make Abby authentic. Off-screen, she supported veterans through Pups for Patriots, funding service dogs for PTSD sufferers. NCIS soared in popularity, beating American Idol in Season 7 with over 20 million viewers. Abby's energy drink, Calf Pow, even boosted national sales, though Pauley's cup was just cranberry juice. Despite severe claustrophobia, Pauley did all her own stunts, including tense scenes filmed in tight spaces. She secretly created a webcomic, Lab Babble, featuring Abby's lab life and Bert the Hippo, donating all ad revenue to animal shelters. In 2011, Guinness World Records named her the most popular TV crime drama actress, based on her personal likability, not just ratings. She beat actresses from CSI and Law & Order. Fans weren't just watching Abby, they loved Pauley. But everything changed in 2016. Mark Harmon brought his rescue pit bull, Dave, to set, something he'd done for years. But that day, Dave attacked a crew member, requiring 15 stitches. Filming shut down for 2 hours. Despite warnings, Harmon brought the dog back. Pauley, deeply shaken, demanded CBS enforce a ban, but they didn't. Instead, she added a clause to her contract. She would never appear in the same scene as Harmon again. From then on, filming became complicated. They shot on separate days with different crews. Even in her final episode, watched by 15 million people, they weren't in the same building. Editors had to stitch scenes together to make it seem like they were. In June 2019, Pauley Perrette broke her silence. At 6 a.m., she tweeted that she was terrified of Mark Harmon and had nightmares about him attacking her. It wasn't a press leak. It came straight from her, raw and direct. The internet exploded. Fans were shocked. Harmon's image as a calm, fatherly figure was suddenly cast in doubt. He stayed silent, and for many, that silence spoke volumes. What most didn't know was that Pauley had already filed 3 formal HR complaints long before leaving NCIS. She also tweeted in 2018 about physical assaults and hinted she'd been silenced by a powerful machine. She said she needed therapy just to cope with going to work. Then came a private investigator. He uncovered safety violations on set, evidence Pauley used to pressure CBS into a confidential settlement reportedly worth $5 to $9 million. It wasn't about drama. It was about danger. At the time, CBS was already under fire for other misconduct scandals. The settlement, sealed by a strict NDA, was damage control. In 2020, Pauley attempted a comeback with the sitcom Broke. It premiered strong with over 7 million viewers, but ratings crashed. By the final episode, only 3.6 million were still watching. Critics were brutal. 2 months later, Broke was canceled. Then, in July, Pauley tweeted a rainbow-colored message. "I'm free." It wasn't just cheerful. It was her retirement announcement. Even with offers from The Good Doctor and Law & Order SVU, high-paying guest spots, she said no. Fame wasn't the goal anymore. Peace was. Then came the health scare. In September 2021, Pauley woke up numb on her right side. She dismissed it at first, until the numbness didn't fade. She rushed to the ER and was diagnosed with a massive ischemic stroke. For 36 hours, she couldn't speak. Her first words, when her voice returned, "Dude, seriously?" Doctors didn't expect Pauley to survive her stroke, but her rescue dog Rosie saved her by waking her in time. Despite her struggles, she gave back, producing a documentary on LGBTQ+ history and quietly paying for a young cancer patient's funeral. Pauley declined million-dollar Playboy offers to set a strong example for young fans. In 2023, her $22 million estate went entirely to animal shelters and the Innocence Project, reflecting her lifelong dedication to animals and justice. Pauley's final wish was that her ashes be divided, half scattered near a dog park, the other half at the rescue center where she found her first dog. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon.